Hello, my name is Saddhaloka and I'm speaking to you from my room at Atisha. So in the later 1970s, Bhante led a seminar on the Door of Liberation, which is a collection of Tibetan texts just recently published and which included some teachings by Atisha and his immediate disciples under the heading of the Kadampa precepts. And we're going to be running an online retreat at Atisha later in May. That's Ratnaguna, Pranyuketu and myself. And in anticipation of that, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Atisha. So Dipankara Srinyana, better known as Atisha, Great Lord, was born in Bengal about 982 of the Common Era. So already about 1500 years after the Buddha, born into a noble family, but deciding that he wanted to live a life dedicated to the Dharma. He received many teachings and initiations. He became a monk. And after 15 years, still found that something essential was lacking. And he'd heard of a great teacher called Dharma Kirti or Ser Lingpa on the Golden Isle of Sumatra, a great Mahayana teacher. So he set off on a 13-month sea journey, still a very dangerous journey in those days, to Sumatra. Indonesia at that time was a great center of Buddhism. You may have come across pictures of the great temple at Borobudur. So, yes, Atisha came to Sumatra. He studied for 12 years with Dharmakirti and then returned to India, mostly based at the great Buddhist monastery of Vikramasila, and gained a great reputation as a teacher and scholar. And in time, he was invited by the king of West Tibet to go to Tibet and help with the revival of Buddhism there. He consulted Tara, whom he'd been devoted to since his childhood. And Tara told him that if he went to Tibet, his life would be shortened by 20 years, but that he would bring many beings to the Dharma. So Atisha went to Tibet. And in just 12 years, he was already 60 when he went to Tibet. And in just 12 years, he had an enduring effect on Buddhism in Tibet. He always placed great emphasis on going for refuge. So he was sometimes known as the refuge Lama. He also placed great emphasis on ethics and the precepts. So he was sometimes known as the Karma Lama. And wherever he went, he stressed the great importance of acting from metta, from kindness and love. And at the heart of everything, he saw the bodhicitta, the coming together of wisdom and compassion, shunyata, karuna, garba. And we hear that despite his great spiritual attainment, Atisha was always modest, unpretentious, and unfailingly kind. The teachings that we find coming from Atisha and his disciples, they have a warmth, a directness, a lovely quality to them, down to earth, and at the same time there's a real depth and profundity, and weaving in there too often a gentle humour. So yes, we really hope that some of you are going to be able to come to join us on the retreat and get to know Atisha and his disciples more deeply. Thank you.